Alright, what is going on, y'all? Welcome back. What is up, Jordan? Welcome to the stream. Glad you are here. I did see your comment in the Discord, and looks like pass coverage wasn't so bad, right? I mean, 60% completion percentage. I mean, you threw two interceptions. So how we feeling? How we feeling about pass coverage, bro? How we feeling about pass coverage? Are we still thinking, oh my god, it's so easy, or is it like, maybe these other games, it's gonna vary a little bit. We're gonna have these spikes up and down, you know. Then we see that in the NFL every week. Like one week a guy will throw for 400 and something yards, and next week he'll come out and he'll throw for 200. What's up, Big Papa? What's going on, my guy? So we are gonna test these now. I really feel like, based on how things went last night, I feel like CPU's in a really, really good spot. So now it's all about testing the user side of things as well. Like, what's the user offense like? So we're going to play tonight, and we're going to play a full game. However, we do not need to play as the Giants versus the Cowboys. Like, I'm not particularly excited to play as the Giants. So we could hop over. Oh, you're working, bro. Dang, I'm sorry. Yo, Powers, what's up, fam? Welcome, my guy. Welcome. Hopefully everyone's ready for a wonderful day tomorrow. Hopefully none of y'all have to work tomorrow. You still haven't been able to get shut down on offense yet. I mean, you did. I mean, Jordan, I will say this: you did throw 60% completion percentage, so that's pretty good. I didn't see your rushing numbers to see exactly what is the cause of your offensive success. I mean, I will ask: do you do a lot of hot routes? Do you do like pre-snap a ton of hot routes and things? But we're gonna play a game here, like I said. We're gonna play. I'll play the full game, like user versus CPU, just see how it goes. Continuing off of last night, but I don't have to play as the Giants. I mean, if you guys want to see me play as the Giants versus Cowboys, I will. But if there's another matchup you guys want to see, I will just hop over and we'll play that matchup. You are running the ball easily, and the CPU running hasn't been great against you. Dang, that's interesting. Like I mean, I just literally had. Um, so these are the three games we had last night, right? Uh, and the CPU, Cam Akers ran against me, 4.9 yards a carry. Um, I guess it's gonna, depending on your team, things are gonna be different. But Brian Robinson had 4.5 yards a carry on me, and Austin Eckler had 4.2 on his 6 carries. So we're seeing a little over 4 yards a carry there from the Commanders, a little, over the Vikings too. And then we get to the Browns, and Nick Chubb went God mode on me, right? Um, Nick Chubb had 32 carries, averaging 7.4 yards a carry. His long was only 38, so he was just a beast. I don't know how many games have you played, Powers, with the running feeling easy for you and too easy or not good enough for the CPU. I guess the reason I say that is because in the three games I played last night, granted it was as the Giants, the CPUs ran the ball pretty well. Yeah, and Jordan, had the CPU run the ball against him, 21 for 19. No, I don't think it'll impact play calling. Um, when you what's has the CPU been running the ball and just not successful with it, like their yards per carry is low, Powers, or is it they're not running the ball? Period. I guess we should specify. And then, have you done a profile delete? I know Jordan was posting in Discord, and I believe I told him to do a profile delete, and maybe that changed it. Play Bucs versus Eagles. We can do Bucs for. Who am I in this scenario? Bucs versus Eagles. I'm assuming you want me to be the Bucs to see what the Eagles do. Yo, Sean, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to everyone in here. We're gonna play a fun little game tonight and see how things go. Here's Eagles at Bucs. Like I said, I'll play any game that's on here that you guys would want to see. I mean, we don't have a lot of crazy good matchups. that I think would be really interesting. I think I think Rams Bears would be interesting. Vikings Packers is obviously good one. We already played the Vikings though, so I'm gonna throw that one out of there. Um, Eagles Bucks definitely really. Chiefs Jaguars I think would be pretty good. Ravens, and I think Seahawks Lions. I think there's a couple good ones in here. Yeah, you have done a profile delete. I was playing on less time in quarters, but the ratio was amazing. Packers passed 20 times and ran 21, but they only averaged 1 to 2 yards against me. Interesting. Can you double check that you have everything correct? There's a members post for it. Um, just double check it. Yo, baseball 22. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. Welcome to SGN, man. That would be real. That's really weird for the Packers to be unsuccessful running the ball. And I'm just wondering if there's like a missed auto sub or a missed setting somewhere for everyone to be having the CPU run the ball for 4 to 5 yards a carry. And Powers, we had some comments on the members post. You could go read it from other members that they were saying, yeah, the running game is like 4 yards a carry. Um, Bro, you know what, Powers? I wouldn't think it would affect it, but maybe. Um, you probably can't change this, but I do wish more one-on-one balls would be caught by the wide receiver. So I actually nerfed that, Jordan. I nerfed that with the wide receiver auto subs because they were catching so many balls over the middle and taking huge hits and hanging on to it, and that was part of the reason the completion percentages were so high. So one of the things I did was I lowered the CPU aggressiveness. However, I don't know about y'all, but I've seen some new catch animations, like how they go for the ball. I've seen a lot more different animations, but more realistic drops when they're getting hit. So, um, Big Papa said he wanted to see Eagles versus Bucks, which we'll do that unless we get an overwhelming amount of people saying no, this game, this game, this game. Otherwise, I'm gonna take control of the Bucks and we're gonna fire up that game. I'm gonna give you guys a quick minute to make sure that we're okay on that, and make sure Big Papa doesn't get outvoted. But I actually have no issues putting it the Bucks. I think that'd be really fun. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do it. Y'all had your moment to say. Now that I think about it, I was like, oh man, I actually wouldn't mind playing with the Bucks. It doesn't bother me one bit if I could. There they are. Leaner, appreciate the feedback, fam. Thank you so much. Nick, I think they would 100% work. I think they'd 100% work. And you know what? That's a good point. We could do the Bills Ravens game would be another one that'd be fun to play. So we could probably, if we have enough people in here and people want to see a second game, we'll do this game first and we'll do Ravens Bills next. We could do both. We'll start here. All I have to do is enter the auto subs. Yo, Judah, we'll do Ravens game next, fam. Because I think that'd be a really good game to do as well. But then that's what you guys decide. Do you want me to play as the Bills and watch Lamar and King Henry on the CPU side of things? Or is it I'm playing as the Ravens and we get to see what Josh Allen does, you know? No, I do not remember what we're rocking for auto subs. We just changed. I had them all memorized beforehand, and and then we've made some changes and stuff like that. And it's just one of those things I don't remember them yet. You know, I enter these in a couple times and I'll have them memorized, but for now I do not have them memorized. We're doing that. So I guess you guys, I mean, if you guys were here, these are the same that we used last night. You guys know I do a slider reveal at the end of every stream. Apparently, you're getting half of it now. So if you guys haven't been in the streams before, you're missing the other gameplay slider adjustments. You are getting the auto subs, which are very, very important to gameplay. This one hasn't changed, so I don't know why I'm looking over here. And I do know this one. So yeah, you're at least getting the auto subs early. At the end of the stream, as long as we, I mean, whether we make changes or not, but just in case we make changes, I will show the gameplay sliders that we have currently. I am also debating lowering the physics-based tackle slider. I think there's just a few too many broken tackles, but we're gonna let it ride a little bit, get some more feedback. We're on here 70, 60, 70, 60. What's this? So I'm definitely curious of your guys' thoughts on the broken tackles. If you've played and you've felt like, oh man, there's so many broken tackles, like this is an issue, or if you're okay with it. I've become more okay with it, seeing how many broken tackles are happening in the NFL, but I just want to make sure we're not creeping into this is too many territory, you know? All right, we got that set up. Let me get off this screen now. Get back to the chat. Let's see. Let me catch up on. So yeah, Nick, I think I answered you. I think these would work perfectly fine for 90s era. I don't think that's an issue at all. Yeah, Big Papa's seen some new catch animations. Yeah, man, I have too, and it's been pretty sweet. I wasn't expecting to get different catch animations when I made that change, but I'm definitely all for it. So as you guys know, we need to go over and why can't I edit? Oh my god, I can't only edit if I'm on the freaking stupid. Because that's a character, not the commissioner. Okay, so I have to jump over here to edit Jalen Hurts to make sure he has the right traits. We're not going to edit any of his other traits, really. But we are going to make sure he has throw ball all the way on, because that is important. And then I've been just testing out the other traits and see how they go, to see if we need to have global traits on. See, look at that. He had throw ball all the way off. We need that turned on. I'm just curious what these other two are. He is already scrambling, which we don't need to change. I like his decision maker, and his sense pressure is paranoid. So now that we have the throw ball all the way on, we're not touching anything else. He should be pretty hard to sack. What's up, Crazy Ron? How are you, man? So I like how he is set up already. We just needed to turn on that throw ball away, as that is very important. Now we can fire up and get into this game. Raven, okay, you want me to play as the Bills? Yeah, we can definitely do that. We'll make sure. I mean, unless an overwhelming amount of people are like, no, play as the Ravens. We'll do that, and I'll play as the Bills. We're gonna play the full game here, guys, because we need to test out the offense for the user. That's the one thing I only did for a little bit last night, but in the game it wasn't really. Oops. You should already, if you guys have followed me a little bit, you should already know what jerseys I'm about to throw on. They should have the aways for this too, man. And just to, you know, yeah. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh my, you went crazy on JJ McCarthy. See, what's crazy, Powers, is Jordan, he was in here earlier, he was posting, when he played the Vikings, JJ McCarthy had a rough game. He was like 56% completion percentage and threw 4 interceptions. So yeah, the thing is changing those traits like you did, that paranoid and the aggressive, they have a huge impact on how quarterbacks play. And so right now I'm trying to make sure we don't need to have any global changes to that. So the global change we know for sure is throw ball away has to be turned on. But right now I want to see how these play and how it impacts against quarterbacks with different sense pressure traits, as that's the most important one for them to not take sacks. Yeah, and that's what's crazy, Jordan, is look what happens is Powers edited McCarthy just a little bit and he went for 500 on them. Timeout. Am I really not getting the ball to the second quarter? They just had a drive take the whole quarter. What? You have a question about the penalties. Why do I keep getting false start on the offense more than roughing the passer? Well, roughing the passer doesn't get called hardly at all in the game unless you bump it up to 51 or 52. It'll definitely get called at default 50 if you go and hit the quarterback, but we are no longer rocking default 50. So that is why you're going to see more of the false start and offside penalties, because we have those up higher than roughing the passer. But I don't know what you're using, bro, Sean. I don't know what you're using. But this is crazy. Well, Flacco has always been like a statue. The problem isn't if he's a statue, it's as long as he gets rid of the ball quickly. If he's a statue and refuses to get rid of the ball, then you're just going to sack him and hit him. Wait, wait. How have we not had the ball yet? Timeout. Timeout. We're restarting. Did I not hit playful? Or did I hit play moments? Ah, man. Alright. No harm, no foul. We'll restart. It takes 2 seconds. Play full game. I thought that's what I hit. My fault. I was so confused. Yup. There we go. There we go. Let's get back in it. He did not get rid of the ball. I wonder what his sense pressure is. Knowing Flacco, it was probably like either probably average or oblivious. All right, let's get in it, yo. And if you guys have any particular offensive plays you want me to try, or it doesn't have to be a specific play. If you're just like, hey, what does it look like if you run outside zones or stretch plays or certain plays in the past have felt like they're OP or something like that, just tell me and I'll find it and I'll run it. Because we want to test all that stuff. Okay, they have at least 4 nickel formations, or sets, I should say. I like that. Decent front here for the Bucs with Vita Vea. Let me get a look at Saquon Barkley. So we'll see how he runs against us. Like I said, after those other 3 games, those backs just tore us apart. I'm curious how it looks like playing an elite back, because we already played against Chubb, really good. But with a poor Giants defense versus a better defense here. Good start. Bubble screens seem to be OP, like on RPOs, or just bubble screens in general. The Cowboys playbook is OP for the user or for the CPU. I like this 2-4-5. Get a little pressure. I hate that. He's paranoid too. So I'm curious, did he not have anyone open? He has the paranoid trait. So why did he not get rid of the ball? And he's aggressive. So why did he not get rid of the ball here? He had nowhere to go with it. That's why. He had nowhere to go with this football. Alright, bubble screen RPO. We'll check it out. I will say this, when the CPU's in man coverage, those RPOs get blown up. Like, I've thrown pick 6s on those things. We'll test out run first, but we will get to that RPO. User too many glitchy plays. I've never tried the Cowboys playbook. I've been on... Okay. Here we go. Here's an RPO for you. See, this doesn't even look like it's going to be here. Oh, excuse me. Nope, they took that away. Wow, they played that well. I mean, look at this. See, they're in cover one. There we go. Look at this. I couldn't... This RPO is... I can't swing it out. Look at that's perfectly covered. Can't swing it out there. And by the time I get the ball in the backfield, I'm being tackled. Guys, I forgot. Gotta get a little warmth. I don't really heat my basement up, because this is the only room I really hang out in down here. Other than when it's football Sunday and I watch on, you know, my family room down here. I don't waste my time heating it, but gotta heat this room up a little bit, you know. That was perfect defense, though. Like, there's nothing I could have done on that play. So good defense on the CPU there. See if we can extend this drive. They go man up again. They sure did. And let's see if we had anything open here. We do have Mike Evans. I probably could have thrown it to... I had Mike Evans. If I should have went anywhere, it should have been Mike Evans. Had a little bit of time, but I had the running back over the middle too on a dump off, but just missed him. Why did he fair catch that? How's the stream too, y'all? Is it being good or are we being glitchy? I did a couple. I researched it before we got on stream, and apparently when you have really high download speeds like I have, the download speeds I was getting were like 400 plus, but my upload speeds were like 10 and under. Peace out, Powers. Have a wonderful night, man. Appreciate you being in here for as long as you could. But the upload speed's really, really low. Like, it didn't matter that I was using the Lightstream DNS server or just regular my ISP DNS or even my hotspot on my phone. It was all very consistent upload speeds, and it wouldn't go over 10 in that. And so that when that happens, it's typically PlayStation is the reason why. Because I've had times where my upload speeds have been like 200, 300. But I feel like the reason... Oh no, that's because we blitzed. We blitzed both our safeties. I feel like if my stream glitches, it's because of the upload aspect of it. The upload speed. It's good so far, appreciate it. Alright, they are moving the ball on us right now. Gotta figure out something. Yo, appreciate all 30 of you in here checking out the stream, man. Appreciate you all. If you could like this stream, like the video, it really helps me out. I do appreciate it. Get rid of it. I love it. Pass breakup. So, regarding the more one-on-one wide receiver catches, those were the catches that they were consistently making that were bothering me. And now they drop them. Ooh, forced him out. No. No, Saquon. That's an angry run right there. I was like, oh my God, we have him in the backfield. Breaks the tackle, gets out. I was like, we forced him outside, which is what we wanted to do there. Bro, Saquon went angry run on me. Look at this. Nothing there. Bounces outside. Shrugs off the DB. And I'm not mad because that's a realistic thing for him to do, man. Like, there's not a lot of DBs that are one-on-one-ing Saquon and winning. Jordan, I don't know, man. It could be a glitch. Are all the passing numbers that you're giving up stacking up? I mean, based on your game that you showed against the Vikings, like, it'd be hard for you to finish last in pass defense when you're doing that, you know? Oh, good run. And what we'll do is we play defense. We played every defensive snap for the Giants for 3 games. What we'll do is we'll look over after this and see what their ranking is for rushing yards and passing yards and total defense. That's not a sack, that's a run. Perfect. Shout out to those of you on Twitch tuning into the stream. Appreciate you. Ooh, where's the flag at? Holding? Holding. Holding's on 50, and we're still getting calls, y'all. Had a couple holding calls last night. You don't need to bump up. Third and goal from the 9. We're just going to zone it up. We're going to go dime. Give ourselves an extra defender. Yeah, getting push. The big thing is the push, right? Before you've had stonewalling. Oh no, get him. He fumbled. He was trying to dive and he fumbled. But like we've all seen it, right? Where the defenders just sit there and they don't move the offensive lineman back in the pocket. That was the big thing that I wanted was we don't want to have all like pressure only come from sheds. We want to have pressure come from getting push into the pocket, even if the defender can't just straight up beat the blocker. They just had a nice little drive there. 8-9 plays. 11 plays in 5 minutes from the CPU. Ren the Conqueror. Ooh, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Thank you for coming through, man, and happy Thanksgiving to you. Appreciate you taking the time to hang out here at the Sim Gaming Network on a fine Wednesday evening. All right, we got to answer that. There we go. Get that extra block, Mike Evans. There we go. We're in him with a screen. We're going to try to get creative against this Eagles defense here. We got to get an answer. See how this works. We ran and played it just like a screen. So maybe, oh my God, they're coming. Take it. We'll take 6 yards on first down. VGN, everyone in the chat answer this question for VGN. My favorite Thanksgiving food, I mean, outside of turkey, because I don't eat turkey a lot, right? It's not something, you know, you typically have it for special occasions because it does take a lot of work to prepare and cook. I don't know, man. I can get down on green bean casserole. But what's crazy is I live in a part, I mean, we all live in different parts of the country, so I think food that is at the Thanksgiving table is going to be different depending on where we live. Chicago Bears 89. What are we testing out now? Oh man, we've got some great changes, man. We had some auto sub changes, roughing the passer, being lowered to help quarterbacks have better pocket awareness and get rid of the ball better, which it seems to have been working, and continues to work a little bit. Yo, cranberry sauce out of the can it's good. It is good, man. I love cranberries. Canned cranberries. That's good stuff right there. Yo, what's up, Miami? Welcome to the chat, bro. Appreciate you tuning in from Twitch. Can we get the corner? We can. Oh, we got more than the corner. We got a house call. Oh no, we didn't. Close though. We almost. I want to see what happened here. Though they had me, man. They had this. I just happened off that block right there. Just happened to get to the edge. He's got speed. Irvin's got speed. And look at number 44, man. I don't know who this is on the Bucs. He's their fullback, apparently. Tucker. Check out this play from Tucker. And we focused in a previous update on the fullback and tight end blocking, right? I said that was a point of emphasis on targeting their blocking specifically. We're not at DPI at 60, fam. We're at 75 for that. Yeah, that run was nice. Thanks, Miami. But this run happens because of the fullback, y'all. And this is something that the fullback used to not do. They used to be kind of brain dead in their blocking, but we're just gonna focus on him. I want to point out he comes over, he gets his first block on Gardner Johnson. I don't know who these players are with their numbers. I sure am, Jordan, but so far nothing's changed from last night. He's their third string running back, and he's out here blocking like a fullback. So he gets his block there, right? Which, if Sidney Gardner-Johnson takes a better angle, or Irving isn't as fast as he is, he's making a play. But we're able to stretch the field. I wish he would have dove for the tackle here. And I wish they'd fix pursuit angles, because why are they all, at this point, players, why are you chasing me back here? Turn and go upfield, right? That's just something Madden hasn't programmed in logic-wise. Those guys aren't catching me anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. They're not going to catch Irving. But look at 44. After he hits his block here, he goes downfield, and he's looking for someone else to block. And this play gets stopped right here if he doesn't go and hit, what's his nuts? I know his name because he Blankenship. Yeah, he picked off Jordan Love in week 1. If he doesn't hit him there, this play is tackled right here. But this block here springs the running back to get all, and look at number 91 hustling down the field, man. Look at Vahasik. I don't know how to say it. He's the one who comes down and saves the touchdown. Yeah, bro, a lot has changed from the update, Chicago Bears fan. A lot has changed with coverage. Their update was mostly all about coverage. This. Got in. Let's go. We answered him. But we answered him because of that run. I like this Bucky Irvin. I like him. I like him. Yeah, make sure you do the profile delete. It's essential. It's crazy. Nobody thinks it really matters. But time and time again, I get people commenting in a Discord or on a YouTube video, and I mention the profile delete. And they're like, no, I haven't done it. And then they go do it, and then they come back like, okay, that changed everything. Pretty sure Jordan's in the chat here. He was saying the same thing. And I'm pretty sure he did a profile delete today, and then he had a completely different experience. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, they made a lot of updates in the last patch. We had our slider set pretty much ready to roll, and they dropped that patch, and then we kind of got back to square one, which was a good thing though, because I've ended up, I should say, people testing me and everything. We've come up with a couple different discoveries that have kind of drugged this process out a little bit. Finding new things, right? The roughing the passer recommendation was actually given in a YouTube comment. Tested that out, or was it? Someone in the Discord said it. I don't remember. It was a recommendation. You're gonna have to do a call-in discussion stream one day. What do you mean? Like, you mean like a Twitter space, or like just a chat in the Discord? Probably a space on Twitter is or X, whatever you want to call it these days. Oh, Barkley. See, Powers was saying, he's not here anymore. Powers saying the CPU wasn't on the ball against him very well. I don't know. They run the ball pretty fine against me. This is 4 straight games, and they consistently run the ball. I mean, Saquon's getting his looks. But where I was going with all that is, because of the patch, going back to the drawing board, that has led to a lot of discoveries being tested, which has resulted in having to come up with different gameplay changes, right? A couple different discoveries with the auto subs and setting those up. A couple discoveries with the face mask slider. Discoveries with the roughing the passer. I shouldn't say discovery on that one because that was actually recommended. And another one that I haven't tested yet, someone posted on one of my videos on YouTube, a comment section, talking about the, what was it? The sense pressure. And they stated, and again, I haven't tested this, they stated though that if you edit your corners to have a pair, they will play curl routes and comeback routes way more aggressively. I haven't tested it. That information is not in the Discord, Chicago Bears 89. That is information that is exclusive to YouTube members or those who stay through the stream, because I give out that information at the end of the stream. So I cannot tell you that till the end of the stream. That's kind of a reward for, or I should say a thank you, not a reward, but a thank you for people who support and watch the stream. I show everything off at the end. So that information is not in the Discord yet, fam. I don't really post sliders in the Discord anyway. That kind of defeats the purpose of making a YouTube video. Good play, Mike Evans. Yes, sir. I'll post a couple things here and there in the Discord, right? But I don't post the full everything in there because what's the point of, doing these videos and streaming stuff like that, I don't like that. Just go. Shoot. Maybe I should have chucked it up to that wide receiver going deep just to see what happens. Yeah, Jordan, you've been along, man. I appreciate you. And you're not a member, but you've been able to test out everything. So hopefully it feels a little bit worth it for you to invest some time hanging out with me. Did we get it quickly enough? Oh, you lit him up. Lit him up. I tried to get it quickly. Try to get it over there quickly to beat that, what looked like cover 2. There we go. Gotta get Mike Evans going. That pass breakup was sweet. barely beat that cover 3. I mean, you drop back and you gotta get rid of that ball, man. You don't have a lot of time. You kind of have to definitely pay attention to what shell they're showing, what the linebackers actually do, to kind of have your number 1, number 2 ready to roll. Should we try this crack toss play? This could either be this could either be really good or really bad. It worked out. We'll take the first. Alright, offense is cooking right now. That Mike Evans play on 3rd and 10 was huge. Are they in man zone? Are they manned up right now? Yo, I think they're manned up. They are. Shouldn't have thrown that. Picked. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. They were manned up, and I just made a horrible decision. That's what I was talking about, though. I knew they were manned up, and my first, just so you guys know, my first read was going to be a short route on this man, because you never know if they look like they're going to blitz, but you don't know. So my first was going to be right here on the out route, and then was going to be my halfback on the little up. He comes over the middle, and right away he was showing the DB showing inside leverage. So I thought the outside route was going to be here, but he immediately jumped and took that away. So I got off of that. I was like, nope, not going there. My next look was right here to the halfback, breaks out and cuts up. Nope, that's taken away. I could have maybe lofted it up to the tight end. I mean, that's pretty well covered, though. The only other thing I had was Mike Evans on this comeback route, which is open. But I'm already getting, look at this. By the time he's open, I'm getting hit. So I couldn't throw it here. I needed a little bit more time. Because if I throw it right here, I didn't even have time to pre-throw the comeback. If I throw it here, it's not going to throw for his comeback. It's going to throw to like where he's going here and it's covered. But I definitely shouldn't have thrown it here in the middle of the field. I should have lofted it up for the one-on-one over here. Not risk the INT. But that's what happened there. And Steak, what is up? I want to say shout out to you, man. You're a member, but I haven't talked much, man. So appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you being a member. I really... Oh, no. Oof. I threw that late, and it's slay. Really do. But happy a lot throwing in the left in particular. Anybody have any issues in this year when I stop to turn the wide receiver around to it? It makes him sometimes come turn the wrong way. I haven't really seen that. Do you use your catch? So we're definitely having some success running the ball this game. We could not run the ball against the Browns at all. Granted, our running is inflated from that big, was it 30-yard run play? Just get out of it. Get rid of it quick. You feel like if our route's about to be open, your lineman just stops blocking. I really like where the blocking's at right now. I really feel good about it. This is the most happy I have been with the blocking. Oh, nice play, 53 in Madden in years. And I'm not saying that to gas up what I'm working on. I'm just saying that we've gone in and done breakdowns. Hell, we'll do one right now. This is a play action. Play action has been more feasible. But look, they have 1, 2, 3. They have 6 guys coming, and we have 6 blocking, and we get a hat on a hat, and we get to play action enough before, and it was really a chip right here. They have 6 coming, but it was a chip. But it was enough for us to get the play action off, to roll out, and make a throw, but they make a good play here. But so many times play action hasn't even been possible because, yeah, don't use your on the catch, bro. It's cheating. Don't use your catch. Just let it happen. No. Shoot. There goes that rookie, man. God, I wanted Green Bay to take him, and I was just late on that throw. Yeah, man, I appreciate you. I noticed. That's why I shouted it out, because I noticed this is your first time being on stream. I was just so late. I should have thrown that sooner. That's just me making a bad decision. Or are they in here? It's not going to show. I actually made a bad decision. But I threw it late because I was looking at my other options. They only brought 4. Look at this nice pocket we get. And I have time. But nobody's open. And no one's going to get open here. Like, I knew what I called. No one's going to get open, so I was like, let me just throw it to my check down. The problem is I waited too long to where he starts turning upfield. I need to get this out to where he's not turning upfield, and then we're a completion and getting 2 or 3 yards. That's just a bad... That's good coverage by them. Bad on me. You gotta let them control, bro. And you understand that this year on All Madden, they got rid of the boosts given to the CPU. Now, All Madden, they just play smarter and more intelligently. That's their advantage. So you're not having in the past the speed, acceleration, catch, tackle, accuracy bonuses and stuff like that on All Madden. It's now a fundamental change. But you still get huge overrides to player ability attributes when you use your catch. And players will come down with catches that they normally wouldn't when you use your catch. I highly recommend you don't use your catch. Smart read just made it 2 seconds too late. I just want to show off the play action blocking now, because we know play action sacks have been a thing, and they even blitzed on this one. But it didn't matter. We were still able to get the play action off. I just like to highlight those things, y'all, because these might be little things, but when you put them all together, it equals kind of a huge... It has a huge impact in the game. Oh, way to squeeze through the hole. I like this Bucky Irvin, man. Yeah, we're killing it. We're killing it with him so far. Here, we're going to try RPOs. Yeah, Nick, what's up, fam? Welcome, member Nick. Appreciate you. Great cut block from the back after the fake. And look at the tight end blocking here, too. This is what I was saying. Having good blocks from the tight ends. Look at number 88. He comes back. I don't know why he came back. That's really weird to me. We have the pulling guard, but he comes back up. That seal, which is what allows that to even happen. How much older am I than you, bro? I'm 36. Oh, no. My first Madden was actually Madden 98 too, but it was on the Sega Genesis. My first Madden on the PlayStation 1 was Madden 2000. And my first Madden on PS2 2003. For Christmas. Ooh! Ooh! Let's go, Mike Evans. We're gonna try play action again, man. I really want to show up. So we're the same age, bro. Like, you're probably gonna be 36 pretty soon. We're not gonna talk about when I turn 37. Luckily, it's next year, but I want to keep showing off play action blocking, man. And as I say that, I get sacked. I got a little too greedy with it. Still vastly improved from what it was. You're 42. Shout out to all my old heads, man. And give me hope. I want to keep doing this. You know, it's like, how old is too old to be creating sliders and stuff like that? But I hope that as I continue to, you know, get older, that people won't discredit how I build sliders and stuff because I'm a little bit older, you know. So I'd like to keep going. I'm having a fun time doing it. 39. Shout out to all my old heads, man. Shout it out. I love it. I'm an old head too, so I consider it's nice to know that we got some in here. Oh my, good defense. This drive went from so promising to, like, we're kicking a 56-yard field goal. 22. Hey, we'll take the youth too, man. Youth movement. No discrimination. I feel so. In previous years on All Madden, you're 100% correct. You got to take everything in your own hands. But I would tell you, this year with the changes to how All Madden functions, you don't have to. How did we? It's a long field goal, but I don't know how I missed that. Hey, Big Papa, shout out to you, man. 43. My goal, if I'm being honest with you guys, I don't know if it'll ever happen. You know, I set yearly goals, right? And my yearly goals are always 100% subscriber based. Like, hey, how can I grow my channel? I would love to just get to the 100K subscribers so I can get that silver plaque. And then retire. Good defense. I think that'd be super cool. Hey, Leaner, welcome. What'd you do for your Dirty 30, bro? Tell me you did something great. Hopefully you did something fun for your Dirty 30, man. Yeah, Ren, auto subs impact gameplay. So I don't use auto subs to get player rotations. I use them because of how they impact gameplay. And considering I only changed 2 gameplay sliders, I think the people in here who have used what we're working on could probably attest that auto subs definitely have an impact on gameplay. Because how else do you get the gameplay we have when we only adjust interceptions and ball security? Yo, man, friends, I appreciate it. I hope so. And I will say this. We've talked about this the last couple of nights. I'm going to try screen again. Why not? My Madden viewership was always second fiddle to 2K. But last year, Madden took it over. And this year, it's cruising past 2K. And college football, oh my God. And college football is blowing Madden away. You know what I mean? So, with how popular football simulations are, having settings and stuff like that, I think I'm in a great spot. The only disappointing thing is Maximum Football doesn't have sliders. So it takes away I can't really create sliders for it. I can create content for it, but I can't do slider stuff, you know? No. Jeez. I thought he was going to keep rolling. Making horrible decisions on stream. Snap, you proposed on your birthday? I say she should have got down on her knee. That's so cool, though. I mean, you'll never forget that. That's a great way to celebrate. Dang it. That's just me. I give him those points, man. Throwing a pick. Being stupid. We're only down 2 scores, so we're gonna just get in the second half. I'm gonna stick to the run game. I want to see. I know a big run play that kind of inflated our numbers. I want to see if we can continue to attack in the run. Well, I didn't even get nominated for Game of the Year. Yeah, when I interviewed Micah for Maximum, I was talking to him about it. I don't know if you guys know that I did that or not. And not a lot of people pay attention to my podcast stuff that I dropped. But I got to interview Micah for Maximum. Super nice guy. I got to ask him, like, I watched some of the other interviews that he did, and I made sure that I asked questions that nobody else had asked. And that was one that I found out, no sliders. Obviously, there's different settings you can use for all the other various things that they have in the game, which I can always, once it comes to PS5, I can always make content for that, And because it's a live service, the game is going to constantly be changing, so there's going to be opportunities to make content for it. I was definitely bummed out that there wasn't sliders for it, because that's kind of my niche, I hope this didn't impact us from playing that Ravens-Bills game. I doubt it, bro. I don't even get a lot of people your age in here. That's the one thing I didn't get to do was set this stuff. I don't think. Here we go. But what's crazy is Colton in the Discord, who's helped me test a lot of things on both College Football 25 and in Madden, is working on these updates. He's taken some of the findings that we've had with Madden, like the roughing the passer and some of the auto sub settings, right? And he is now applying to college football and testing stuff out. And he's like, yo, we're getting some really good improvements in certain areas. Like, I really love the way the game was playing already, but apparently we're able to make it even better with some of these new discoveries. And he's over here just working his butt off, testing that stuff, roughing the passer. No. Pass interference, okay. So we might even have, even though I just dropped those sliders and I felt really, really great about them and they're playing really well, an update to college football that has them running the ball even better quarterback play, and getting rid of those stupid sacks that we know we're trying to deal with in Madden, figuring out a way to get rid of them in College Football 25 as well. So, I mean, I might finish up Madden, get these sliders launched, and then go right back to working on an update for College Football 25 with what we learned. Although I'd really like to wait till there was a patch that can make it make sense. Like, this is why there's an update. There was a patch. Because those sliders literally just released 11 days ago. And I do not like to drop slider video, slider video, slider video. I like to release a product and know it's good. But this one is just from new discoveries. You know what I mean? We ran this play earlier. But it didn't show that I had ran this play. Why did I loft that? Yo, David, appreciate that. Yeah, it made me fall in love with the game too. Like, the fact the CPU runs the ball, that was the great part. The big thing is getting them to run the ball a little bit more successfully, which apparently, taking some of these findings we've had in Madden and putting them in college football, has worked. They run the ball way better now. 5-6 yards a carry. Good game so far on my end. 17-7 Browns over the Ravens second quarter. I'm playing with the Browns. And how is the CPU running the football? How many runs do the Ravens have, and what's their yards per carry? Shoot. I thought I could sneak it. We're going to go for this. We're in a weird spot in the field. I think it's worth going for. I mean, there's really no point to punt. No. We're block there. Where's Mike Evans? Okay. Nothing. Shoot. Yo, Christian, shout out to you, bro. For the chat, man, can you go ahead and drop some information about the game you just played, who you were, the CPU, some of the things that stood out to you about the gameplay, just for other people to see? Man, I didn't have anywhere to go with this football. I had nowhere to go with this. They doubled Mike Evans. Look at that. I have nowhere to go with this football. Like, if you're in my situation here, and it's 4th and 6, where are you throwing this football here? And their defensive line gets through. I have a little bit of time to throw, but not much. Like, I haven't enough time to hit my back foot right here and let it rip somewhere. But Mike Evans is doubled. He's doubled. He's locked up. Slay's locking him up. And they still have a safety over the top to make a play. I have no outlet here. My only option is to scramble, which I try to do, step up, but I get sacked. Like, there's just nowhere to go with the football there. Yeah, defense was great there. And sometimes people tell me, hey, passing's too easy. I'm like, yeah, play a game or two. Play 2 or 3 more and see. You might have just had a game. Oh, I hate this. We're getting sacks on him running. Because you're going to have different experiences, right? I couldn't run the ball. Granted, it was with the Giants. I couldn't run the ball at all against the Browns. I'm having success running the football this game. Does that mean that every single woman have success running the football? No. No, get rid of it. Thank you. Jeez, I was getting sick of them taking those sacks. It's almost like he's trying to scramble too early, you know? The running game was exceptional. Travis Etienne had 100 on me, averaged about 6.5 a carry. You struggled to run the ball. Yeah, that's what I like, too. There's games where it's, like, tough to run the ball, and other games you're running the ball pretty well. And, yeah, the games where you struggle might be unrealistically low yards per carry. And the games that you run the ball well might be unrealistically high. But they'll average out to realistic. And that's what I think is ultimately the most important thing, right? Defense has him rattled, but all of our sacks are on him just trying to scramble and not getting away from our D end. We don't have any other like normal sack. It's just him trying to scramble. Big hole. Oh, only got 3. What do we want to call here passing-wise, man? What's crazy is we were having some good passing yards to start. Had some big pass plays. Taking it away. Ooh! Let's go Bucky Irving. I like him. On White. I kind of want to trade for Bucky Irving in my franchise. I don't need him. I have Alvin Kamara, but I kind of want to. Just get the first. That's all. I mean, they locked that up, but I was like, let's just get the first. Live to see another day. We need a score here. Defense did the job. I like the play. What are we thinking here? They look like they're in a zone. Dropped it. Shoot. The QBs ran when they didn't have nowhere to throw with it, and then just take sacks. They ran the ball a lot on 3rd and 2nd short. Super Brown says realistic passing numbers and wise. That's awesome, man. Thank you. I love that feedback. Thank you so much. We have a 3rd and 2 here, and I don't know what to call. We stick with the run, right? I like that carries there, too. I don't know if you guys know that. He got a couple tick plays. I didn't mess with their depth chart. Normally, I switch it up. Squeeze through. Pick up the 3 yards. All right. Do we try to take a shot here? I don't like that we don't have Evans taking a shot. But we'll see what we got here. Oh, he didn't even see it. I'm okay with that, though. I don't use a catch ever. I like to see them do it. I think it's really cool if they do. And on stream we had a couple diving catches and stuff like that that were really, really dope. And I don't do it. I like it when they just do it on their own. No. Nowhere to go with that. I think I had Mike Evans initially, and I was just late. Shout out to all 35 of you tuning into the stream on YouTube. If you could like the video for me, I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Bro, their coverage is good, man. Like, where am I supposed to go with this football? Where am I supposed to go with this? I mean, I'm scanning and I'm looking. All right, where am I going with this? Not a check down. Had a pretty good pocket initially. Where am I going with this football? I have nobody open. There's nobody to even throw open here. Maybe on the deep in route. Right here. But I was looking at these 3 guys over here. They're clamped up, and this is zone coverage, you know? We're going to have to, next possession, we're going to call some different pass plays. Different style. We're going to switch up our offense completely. We're gonna completely change up how we're calling plays. No more coach suggestions. I got an idea of how we can attack them. I don't know if it'll work, but we're taking care of Saquon this game, but they're still giving him the ball. We've done a pretty good job on him. I feel like they're going to give him a draw right here. No, read option. Nice to see the CPU run read options on 2nd and 10. You know, remember the days when you knew if it was 2nd and long, they were going to pass it 100% of the time? And now they actually run the ball on 2nd and 10? And so you have to be prepared for that? That's a really good pocket play from the quarterback right there. Rolls out, you know, sidesteps, flings it across, throws a dart. They're stretching it out here? Yep, but I got to him. Yeah, we're taking care of Saquon this game, but we're getting torched everywhere else. Oh, why did he miss that on Devontae Smith? Shoot. Yeah, take care, Jordan. Appreciate you hanging out. Nick, yeah, that was a great rep from Hurts, man. That was I like seeing that play from him. Throw it away. Perfect. That's when we turn that setting on to get that. I'm just waiting for Saquon to bust a big one, man. We have held him down way more than we should have all game. He's had one nice run, one really good run, and then one nice run. And I'm just waiting for him to just right up the middle, gone for 25, 30 yards. Won't be on this play. Yeah, I like it too, man. I like that they scramble and sense pressure. Unfortunately, in this game, Hurts has scrambled into sacks a little bit, but overall, the play from him has been really good. And we're going to go down in the fourth quarter. We're going to have a tough comeback on our hands. If we want to make one. 3rd and 5. Do I really want this zone blitz here? I don't know if I do. I'm not switching out of it, though. That's our first, pressure sack. All the other ones were him scrambling. And he just scrambled into... He was running away, and our DN just hit him. Big few plays. We've had like 2 big plays, though. That's the unfortunate thing. We had the big play from Irving, and we had a nice, pretty good run, pretty good pass play to Mike Evans. Yeah, special teams play. Yeah. Pressures matters. All right, so regardless of score, I'm going to switch up how we're running our offense. I have an idea of how I want to attack them. And I don't use or catch, you guys. That's why I don't do it right there. Mike Evans did that all on his own. And that's why I don't do it. And I feel like you don't have to do it. Let him go make that play. And it feels so much more rewarding when you do. I just chucked it up there. And he just, I mean, because of his ratings, he went and dove. I don't know why he dove. I thought he was in a spectacular catch or something. But he dove for it. And he just jumps over him and catches him. But that is letting the player ratings dictate what he does. Not me. So my way I wanted to attack it was, let's not have all these receivers going on the field and clogging up things for Mike Evans. Let's just get Mike Evans out there by himself. Ooh! Irving, man. Dude is nice. Alright. And now we're going to hit him with... We're going to get creative on him, y'all. Nick, I'm on all-pro. I'm on all-pro, man. Alright, come on, Agnew. Need a play from you. Can you get the edge? Nope. Okay. Let's see here. What do we want? No, I don't. I want to run an option play here. Let's see. We haven't ran a ton of these. This might work. They're backed off. Was he circle? Okay. Well, we're going for it though. Sucks I only got 2 yards. Wait. We're gonna need a field goal anyway, right? Might as well. Because 16 points doesn't do it for us. Now that field goal we missed earlier is going to come back to hurt us, right? Because we would have 13. We'll just take the points there, 24-10. If we can get a 3 and out here and a score, we're in business. And we're going to be aggressive. We're going to silver shoot. We're going to blitz. He's had a rough day. We have a very good front, though. This Bucs team's been good against the run for a while. Oh my. Just torched us. Dallas Goedert. Just beat the cover 2 just really quickly. Got it out quick and just beat us. Dang it. That's a killer, man. That was our 3 and out. I hate that. Shoot. I failed to press because we had our 3 and out that we needed. To keep them from scoring points. Because now we're essentially just trading field goals. Nope. And then they scored. Well, we lost. That pick 6 hurt us. and that missed field goal hurt us. That's 10 points off the board. You could essentially call it that they'd be at 23 and we'd be at 13, which is still a 10-point game, but we threw that pick six when we were in field goal range, too. So things could have definitely gone a little bit differently. Mistakes here, mistakes there. And that's kind of how it happens in real life too, though, you know? You have some mistakes, a couple plays here and there, completely flip the outcome of the game. Squeeze through. Nope, it sure doesn't. And that's why I try to look at things as a whole, try to be positive. Oh, good play. Jeez. Blew that up. I don't like that. Oh, they're in that nonsense. That play won't work. This one might, though. We got him. Huge play. Huge play. They blitzed in that out and up. Just got the step we needed. I don't know. RPOs don't seem to be OP for me. I mean, we're going to try the screenplay again. I mean, I've tried it like 4 or 5 times. Haven't got more than 3 yards. And a couple times I've had to... Oh, they're just... They're pressed up. This should work. Don't fumble. Jeez. Nowhere to go. At some point, a screenplay's got to work, right? A halfback screenplay. Halfback screens haven't worked. RPOs, we've gotten 3 yards, and they haven't been there. We haven't been able to get off the wide receiver screen. So the question of is RPOs overpowered, or at least in my experience, this game, no. Oh, man. I don't like their defensive look versus this. We're going to hand it off. We just got to play smart. I mean, we know we're not going to win the game. So, let's just play smart and, you know, try to get moral victories, I guess. I knew I had a quick pass underneath. I wanted something deeper. That's all that was. I knew I had something quick, but I was like, I wanted something a little bit bigger. And just pressure got to me. Dang it. Good effort, though, Mike Evans. What do we want to do here? Go for it. See what we can pull off. See if Shepard comes across the middle. Nope, couldn't even throw it. Holy hell. What happened there? What happened there? Oh my. Just. Wow. I had Mike Evans wide open. Going with the football. Who is that? Who is this guy? I don't know who that is. Never heard of him. Davis? Just absolutely. I say, good thing it wasn't worse. I know he's rated really high. So it's off of the left guard. Royce Newman. I'm a Packers fan. This makes sense that Royce Newman got absolutely torched. Believe me, not anymore. Makes sense. But Mike Evans gets wide open here. Shoot. That's an ass kicking, y'all. That's a straight up ass kicking. Who the hell is that that's taking carries from Saquon? Alright, let's just get through this game here. Run clock. We got 2 more plays. And we're out of here. Yeah, they gave the ball to Saquon a lot. He did not have any running room against us today. I'm not even playing for these. I don't need to. We're just trying to get through. Bro, how do you get a delay a game?
Still second down.
All right, we're going to have a couple chances to score here. Oh. Don't do that. Don't give me false hope. Come. Bro, Saquon's going to have numbers like he did when he was with the Giants, but I'm going to just say as a one-off because we know that they've been running all over. So they had a evenly split. This is a really weird game. They only ran 40 plays, and we only ran 54. That's really weird. That's so low. I don't know how that's even possible. What was the time of possession like? I don't know how that's even possible. We're on 12-minute quarters. Yeah, that's 48 minutes. I mean, both teams just ate clock, apparently. All right, man. Fran Steak, appreciate you being in here. Thank you so much, man. What's my schedule looking like streaming-wise? Honestly, if I thought anyone would tune in, I'd probably stream tomorrow. I don't have much going on other than football and Thanksgiving, but probably not tomorrow. But Friday, I don't have work, so I'll definitely be streaming on Friday. Uh, Looks like both teams just ran the clock because this is the first time where neither team got 60 plays. But they were a perfect split. I'm surprised their yards per rush is even 3.7 because Saquon did not do well. Bucky Irving was a baller. Rachaad White had a tough go of it. Look at that. He has 4 attempts for 8 yards. His long was 8. So when you take out, he's 3 for 0 outside the long. I don't know. And then Irving, 17 for 113, but he had that 40-yard run. You take that away, he's 16 for 73. My math is right. 16 for 73. Take away that long run. Let's do the math here. So divided by 16, that's 4.5. So outside of the really long run, 4.5 yards per carry. Only had 1 broken tackle. Saquon only had 2. So Hurts had 5 for 22. Gainwell had 1 for 11. Overall, and he averaged 3 yards per carry, which again is low, but 14 for 41. Those games do happen in the NFL. We do know that. We're going to look here. The other thing that I like to look at is who gets all the tackles. Linebackers. And that's what's important. No more having the cornerbacks have all the tackles. Yeah, Jalen Hurts had an 80% completion percentage, but he was 16 to 20. He wasn't really asked to do much, and so those types of games do happen. I didn't feel like he was just checking down or anything like that. I feel like he played just a game that's how that worked out. You know what I mean? It happens. The only thing that I didn't like was Hurts scrambled into some sacks. But I won't call those bad sacks because he was just trying to get away. He just got sacked when he was trying to get away. There wasn't any of those, oh my god, that's bad sack. You know what I mean? Whoops, we're going to go over here. Going to retire. Yeah, I run clock a little bit, not because I'm intentionally trying to run clock, but mostly because I just like to scan the field and make sure that that's the one we'll do next. But I will say this, that game took a little bit longer than I thought. We did a lot of breakdowns and stuff like that. So what I think I'll do, I'm not going to stream a second game tonight. I'm not going to make any changes. I don't think there's a reason for me to make a change. Continue to play some more games. Play these games where you guys pick out matchups. I think it's kind of fun. As we try to finalize this set, the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. Good experiences being posted on Discord, on YouTube comments, CPU running the ball. Oh, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at we've played all these games on defense as the Giants, and we're going to take it and see where we rank on defense. Because that's where so total yards, we're one of the worst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're 27th on total yards. Pass defense, though, someone said, why am I always the worst in league in pass defense? Well, we aren't, according to this. We're actually, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are top 10 in pass defense. We are number 10 in pass defense. Rushing, though, And when you have Chubb run for 233 yards on you, that's going to impact that. But we're the worst rush defense. The Giants, the 3 games we played, the CPUs ran for so many yards on us. We're the worst rush defense in the league. And what's crazy is Saquon ran for 230, right? Even if you cut off 100 of those yards and just give him a normal like 138 yards or 130 yards, right? We're still the 3rd worst, 4th worst in here, right? You can take 100 yards off and give Saquon a 133-yard day, and we're still at 410, which would put us the 3rd worst. 2nd worst. There's only we'd be the 2nd worst. Excuse me. Oh, you're the one using the Saints? Nice. Make sure you do a profile, Aiden, if you haven't already, if you're having a weird experience. So yeah, even if Saquon had a normal like 30-yard game, not Saquon, excuse me, Chubb. We did make changes. Now remember, we are going to lead the league in sacks. Luckily, it's not by much. But remember, we did make changes after the 1st and 2nd game because of the sacks. And then the sacks got better as we continued along. Points scored, we're the worst there. Let's go to player stats. Leading tackler is a middle linebacker. Then we got Isaiah Simmons. Then we got a full safety. And then our corner, Drew Phillips, is there. Then we got a middle linebacker. So at least linebackers and Isaiah Simmons, a freak of nature, are the ones getting all our tackles now. Do you guys know Woj too? Who? What's up, Michael? How are you, man? As a Giants fan, that's realistic. That's hilarious. I haven't played around with injuries too much, man. I have them at 20, right? Default's 10. I have them at 20. I've been getting decent injuries, though. I mean, in the games that I've been playing, I've been getting decent injuries with it at 20. I've been seeing players get hurt. A couple of these happen in our games, I believe. Wait, he can come back from IR? Why is he still on IR? He has no injury. Let's just remove him from IR then. Jeez. Thibodeau is still on IR, apparently. I thought it said he was uninjured. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, broken wrist. Status uninjured. But he hasn't been on here long enough for me to bring him back, apparently. I don't know. Yo, I'm glad they're working. Aiden, I haven't changed anything since last night. Anthony, I don't know how, I don't know. I don't know if it's realistic or not, but I've been having good results with that. I don't feel a reason to change it. You can jack it up if you want to. But Aiden, man, shout out to you for, like, it's crazy what that profile delete does, right? Crazy. Everyone wants to, like, say, no, it doesn't matter. But, man, profile deletes really do just clean things up, man. So we're going to go ahead and dive into the slider set for you guys. Please, shout out to all 34 of you. If you haven't already, please like the video. My goal was 30 likes. Every live stream I have, my goal is 30 likes. We are 9 away. So just by doing the math, 21 likes, 34 people in here, we should easily be able to hit 30 likes if you guys could just smash that button for me. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to give you guys a slider setup. All I ask is, number one, give me feedback, whether it's on a YouTube comment or in the Discord. Number two, play 2 or 3 games before you make a snap assessment on how the game is playing. Number 3, if the game is playing weird, do a profile delete. Like Aiden just said, he was talking to me in the Discord, and I think he was talking to me in the Discord, I don't remember. We were talking about it, and he was having weird games, and I told him to do a profile delete. He just said game played so much better after that. He just started a Texas State Dynasty and did a profile delete there, and he almost lost to an FCS team after he'd been smacking kids. So, take care, Big Papa. Thank you for hanging out with us, man. We'll be in touch soon. So yeah, profile deletes, if the game is playing weird, or, you know, if you're reading or seeing all the experiences that myself and others are having playing with it and you're not getting it, do that profile delete. The best way to thank you, Jay Davis. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate that so much. Thank you. What's the best thing to make games and simulations more realistic? I mean, that's what we're here for, Anthony. That's what we're trying to do. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the setup. I'm not going to show the main menu because it's just a physics-based tackle slider. Right now we're on 75. 7.5 for physics-based tackle slider. Just jot that down, or however you guys want to take these down. I'm going to show auto subs first. I always show auto subs first because they're the most important part of the set. I mean, everything works together, but the auto subs are extremely important. And if you don't have them set up exactly like this, you're going to get a different gameplay experience. So if you were with us last night, we haven't made any changes. Appreciate you hanging out with us. And that's kind of what we do on these live streams, man, is we're testing stuff. I will give the slider set out at the end as a thank you for hanging out and hanging out on the stream and chit-chatting and interacting and giving feedback and whatever, right? So here are the auto subs on offense. Again, these are all the same from last night. Nothing is changing right now. Haven't felt like anything needs to change. Going to continue to monitor quarterback play and sacks, but otherwise I think everything else is in a really, really good spot. Michael Adams, shoot, Ball State, Buffalo, Louisiana, Lafayette, right? Raging Cajuns. You could do, I mean, there's a lot, Kennesaw State. I mean, there's a couple teams out there that are pretty down that could use a good rebuild. And then here's defense. Make sure you guys click accept and then continue in the bottom left corner. If you just put these in there and hit circle to back out, they will not save. And we are only 3 likes away, y'all. Please, if you haven't already, please like the video. Help me get to that 30 goal for the stream. I really appreciate it. So this is where we're currently at for the defense, and now we're going to switch over and show you guys. I don't know if you're taking photos of them or writing them down, whatever. Hopefully you had enough time. Now we're going to go over, and again, these are on All Pro. Now for the future, you could just jump up to All Madden and play, but for the sake of a work in progress and providing me feedback, I request that you guys play on All Pro, because if you give me feedback on All Madden, That doesn't really help me for all pro. You know what I mean? So please play on all pro. Please do not use your catch. Please set everything exactly as we have it here. So you can reset and import from the menu once you set your physics-based tackle slider to a 75, and then you're going to see everything is pure default, man. Everything is default 50 other than ball security 75 and interceptions are at 30. Those are the two, and we're doing that for both the player and the CPU. Only changes. Special teams is 40 for accuracy, the accuracy sliders, that's it, nothing else. These ones are pretty easy because we're changing 2 sliders in special teams, the same 2 sliders for the player and the CPU. No, I don't think forcing wins has anything to do with that. Nope. Not at all. You could force win and they win 10-9, you know? Then injuries, we are at 20. Again, main menu default is at 10, so we are higher than default. But if you aren't liking the injury rate, you can increase this. I would recommend going in increments of like 5. You can't make the player slower. There's no game speed setting. The player speed is the player speed is the player speed. Fatigue is 65, and minimum player speed threshold is 95. Offsides is 60, false start 65. Right now holding is at 50, and face mask is at 50 as well. That's a new one from previous sets. The face mask being untouched. DPI is up to 75. Guys, we're only 2 likes away. Please help me out. 33 viewers, 28 likes. We just need 2 of you to click that like button. Please help me out. Appreciate you. Intentional grounding. Big one that we're working on right now. The very big one is 45 for the roughing the passer. And then rough the kicker on and off. So, Anthony, minimum player speed threshold. I don't know how much you look at this stuff in your game. Let me back out here. But there is a description up here in the top right corner that tells you what minimum speed threshold means. It says an increase or decrease the minimum in-game speed for players. A lower number creates a greater separation between the fastest and slower players. What this means is, it comes in a default 50. If you lower player speed parity, it means that if you have a guy who's a 90 speed and a guy who's an 85 speed, the gap between the two, the two, it's only a 5 rating speed, right? But whatever that gap is when it's on default 50, it's multiplied when it's on 0. So that speed gap's going to be much greater. You have a bigger disparity between a 90 and an 85 than you would when it's on default 50. When you have it up on 95, there's still going to be a speed gap. We've seen it. It's just not as big. So you're shrinking the speed gap. There's still a gap there. An 87 is still going to be faster than an 86. A 90 is still going to be faster than an 89, right? But the gap isn't as big. That's what this means. Hey Sim, before I start the next game, if I switch my quarter length to 10, could you still use... yeah, 100%, bro. Yeah, quarter length isn't... Nothing that comes from quarter length is going to impact the results I'm looking for, right? Because if you're playing 4-minute quarters or 10-minute quarters, the run-pass ratio is going to be the same. I mean, if you're playing on 5-minute quarters and in the game they run 20 plays and they run it 8 times and throw it 12, that's a really good run-pass ratio. It doesn't matter if it's 8 rushes to 12 passes on 5-minute quarters, 16 rushes to 24 passes on 10-minute quarters, right? It's all about just the ratio aspect. yards per carry and average yards per pass, those things are going to be irrelevant to quarter length too. The only thing that really would be impacted is quarterback sacks, but that's where you can just instead say, talk about the quarterback movement. Like, how is the quarterback navigating the pocket, moving in the pocket? If you look at it and you're like, yeah, that's really good. He was moving around the pocket, avoiding pressure, things like that, then the amount of time doesn't really matter to me. The main thing I'm looking for is not those brain-headed dead sacks that they take. You're welcome, Anthony. Appreciate it. Appreciate you joining up and being here. But otherwise, guys, that is the full slider setup. We're not making any changes from last night. I'd like to get some more games in myself. I'd like to get some more games in from you guys with some feedback. So far, the feedback's been very, very positive, and the only all feedback that's been like, "Hey, these aren't playing great." As soon as I tell them to do a profile delete, and they play again, they're like, "Oh wait, now it's playing really great." So I'd like to call that a 100% positivity feedback, but I'm not sure. On rookie mode, you shouldn't need the quarterback. I mean, make sure their tendencies turned on, but I don't know what you're doing playing on rookie. That's like for 5-year-olds, bro. And I don't mean that disrespectfully, but rookies for 5-year-olds. If anything, be on pro. But all right, y'all, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys all have a blessed Thanksgiving tomorrow. If your football team plays, I hope they win unless they're the Dolphins, in which case, go Pack, go. But yeah, we'll be back with some more streams on Friday. Can't wait to hear you guys' feedback from playing these. And I'm ready to get these finalized, man, and move on to not only my Saints franchise, bringing you guys that content, but bringing in some of these discoveries we had over into college football 25 as well, because we've seen some big things over there. Otherwise, y'all, that's it for this one. Stay tuned to the next one.